Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm doing this coppery brown eye look with this a pretty pinky nude lip look. It's really simple to achieve, only a couple of colours on the eyes, so not too difficult or anything like that. So I hope you enjoy this video. So first of all, I did apply some tape to the edges of my eyes because I did want a slight sharpness to the edges, and then I went in with the Maybelline Creme de Nude cream tattoo from Maybelline, as I've just said, and this is acting as my primer. And I do go ahead and set that quickly with the Rimmel London Match Perfection loose powder in translucent, as always again. And the first shade I'm going in with is a Body Shop eyeshadow. This is one of the colour crushes, and this is in the shade 115, Be My Clementine. It's a really pretty orangey colour. It is shimmery, and I'm just using this on a Sigma, what am I using this on? A Sigma E40 brush to blend this in as a transition shade. Then just to quickly highlight my brow bone, I'm going in with the MUA eyeshadow in Oyster. It's a pretty white shimmery shade. And you'll see me use a couple of these eyeshadows today because they're just really good and they're only £1 each, so perfect really. Then for the next shade I'm using again another MUA matte eyeshadow. This is in the shade Chestnut. I'm basically popping this on the exact same places I did the orange shade, but not bringing it as high up, so more focused in the crease area. And for this I'm using another Sigma brush. This is the E25 brush. I just keep going back and forth just to build up the intensity of that, and then I will go back in with the original orange shade just to blend everything out, as you'll see in a second. And for the lid colour I'm using another MUA product, and this is the eyeshadow in Copper, and it's actually a new one that I've recently purchased, and so it's really pretty shimmery copper colour as it suggests, and I'm just packing that all over the lid. And for this I'm using Real Techniques Bold Metals brush, not sure of the number but I will link it down below. Then I'm just going to remove the tape, and as you can see it just creates a sharpness to the edges. I know it's not a very intense look, but I just wanted a quite simple look but have that slight intenseness at the side. Okay, for eyeliner I'm using the Nicknak 24-hour waterproof eyeliner. This is in the shade dark brown. I'm using this to tight line, and I also place this on the lid as close to the lash line as I can, just to add some definition to the lash line. And then I move on to the face, and for primer I'm using the Be Prepared Illuminating Makeup Primer. Then I go in with a new foundation. This is the Gosh Foundation Drops Foundation in the shade 002. And it's basically like a water foundation. This is actually the first time I've used it. So I just applied 4 drops onto the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and just applied this to my skin. It's really nice to blend in. It blends in so easily. It's really light on the skin as well, so it looks like your skin. It doesn't cover all imperfections or blemishes. However, it does build up, so you can, as you see, I go in for another layer, and because it's watery and liquidy, you can really build up and put several layers on and it won't go cakey, so then eventually you can cover your imperfections. So it really, you can customise the coverage you want really with this foundation, which I absolutely love. And then for concealer I'm going in with the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer that corrects and illuminates, and this is in the shade 01 Ivory. I pop this in all my usual places, and then I take that Expert Face Brush again just to blend it all out. And then I go ahead and set those areas using that same powder as before. And then I'm moving back to the eyes. I'm taking that same eyeliner and putting that in the waterline and on my lash line as well, because I want a dramatic lower lash line. And then I'm taking that same chestnut colour as before to smoke everything out. And then I go in with the oyster colour again to pop in my inner eye or the tear duct, just to brighten that section up. And then for lashes, I'm not applying false lashes today, so instead I'm going to apply some lash primer. This is the Manna Kadar conditioning lash primer. It comes out white, so it just really grabs onto all the lashes to really lengthen them, and it makes it easier to take mascara off later as well. And then for mascara today, I'm actually going back to an old favourite of mine. I haven't used this for a while. This is the Maybelline, the Colossal Go Extreme Volume Mascara, and I get mine in the shade Very Black. And this is a new one, this isn't an old one, but it's a product I used to use all the time. And then to bronze up my skin, I'm using the Bourjois bronzing primer. I'm just popping this like on my cheekbones, on my temples, just to bronze up the skin. And for this I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush, just to kind of, as you can see, I kind of pat it in, dab it in kind of thing. And then to set everything in place, I'm using the Body Shop bronzing powder. This is in the shade 01 Light Matte, and it's a really super light bronzer, which is perfect for my skin tone if I want a very natural finish. And again, it's matte, so there's no shimmer to make it extra natural, and I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush for this. Then for blush, I'm taking a sleek Blush by 3 palette, and this is the Pink Lemonade palette. And I take the shade Icing Sugar on a Real Techniques contour brush and applied this to the apples of my cheeks. And then for highlighter, I'm using another Gosh product. This is the Lumi Drops in the shade 002 Vanilla, and I just pop a couple drops on the back of my hand, and I apply this using my fingers just to my usual places, to the tops of my cheekbones. I also apply it down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and I really like it because it's cream, so it's going to give a much more natural effect. And also, does anyone really like my nails? These are a new nail wraps that I'm trying from Tatify, and I absolutely love them, so thumbs up if you really like these nails. Okay, and then for lips, I'm using the Sleek Matte Me in the shade Petal, which is just kind of a pinky nude colour, and it is a liquid lipstick, so it does dry matte, but I just fancied a little bit of gloss, so then I just dab on a bit of the L'Oreal. This is one of their cream gloss things in the shade Protest Queen. Like I said, just dabbing on just to create a little bit of a glossy lip, and then that's the look complete. I really hope you enjoyed this look. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.